Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well this evening. Today will be another makeup vlog, my favorite videos to film. I drew some inspiration from some like ice princessy, frosty vibes. I'm thinking maybe we can do a cute little snowflake as well. I have some charms. We'll see. We're just gonna play around today and see what happens. I'm gonna let the vision come to me as I do it. So I think we'll start on the eyes today. Today I'm just gonna prep the eyes with some concealer. We're using the Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer from Clinique. I feel like this concealer slash foundation is a dry enough formula for eyeshadow prep. But we're just taking a little bit of that. Okay, and then I will just take a little bit of translucent powder just to set that concealer. Just gonna put a little bit in my cap here. And I'm gonna take it on a big, like, fluffy brush. I'm gonna turn you just a little bit there. And you guys, let me know in the comment section below if this is like okay for you as an angle, or if you would prefer, like, do you want to see me in the frame, or would you prefer me getting a little closer to my client? I know some people are say 2 camera angles, but like I don't have 2 camera angles right now. Maybe sometime in the future. But you guys just let me know. Okay, so I have 3 different, oh, I'm so sorry, girl. I love that you're wearing blue. This is perfect. I chose 3 different palettes for this look because I was trying to find all my blues. I really need to get like a palette just dedicated to blues. But this has a lot of fun colors. The Michaela palette has a couple blues in here. And I really liked this color here. I might use that. We'll see. It was really these 2 shades. It's always those 2 shades, honestly. And then I have this Jaclyn Hill palette too, but this is just so I can get a white. And this is the only palette that I have that has a flat white in it, which is crazy, but it's the truth. So, that being said, I'm going to start with the Jaclyn Hill palette and dip into the certified shade, which is that white. And I'm just going to, I'm using the white to enhance the color of the blue, so I'm just going to really put this all over her lid here, and I'm going to start sweeping it out towards the temple of her face. And then just open for me. You can open your eyes. Okay, you can close. So yeah, we're not doing anything too crazy with this white. This will probably be the last time I really dip into this palette. We'll see though, you never know. Okay, just open it for me one more time. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to set this palette aside. And think I'm gonna go ahead and start with this Fade into Hue palette because I liked the Take It Easy, or it's called Take It Easel shade. And I'm gonna put this on a flat brush and I'm gonna really start packing this color on her lid here. What's nice about this look is like it's not very intricate in the sense of like we're using a lot of eyeshadows and playing with different colors. It's kind of going to be, for the most part, this color here. And we'll just add in some decorations around it. Like even with the outside here, I am going to flick it, but I'm not like making it super clean or anything. But I just took that on that fluffy brush again. And I'm not like super concerned about being super clean because we can go back in and clean that up with the foundation. Okay, open for me again. Let's see where we are. Amazing. You can close. Again, I'm just fluffing it out on the end. Alright, open again for me. Just keep your eyes open just for a second there. Okay, you can close that. I'm bringing this into her inner corners a little bit too. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna go into that Michaela palette. And I want to take that, I'm gonna look at the shade. Let's swatch it together, shall we? It's called Naz. Do you think it's too gray? We're gonna do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's what Katina Eats Kilo says. I love watching her. I love watching people eat a crap ton of food. Yeah, this is really pretty. This is giving Ice Princess. Oh yeah. I feel like it's making it a little gray, but I'm not really that mad about it. I think I'll just take my blending brush again and dust a little. I'm just gonna go in with the Roddy shade since it's right here, and we'll just bring some blue back to that. just dusting it right across. Okay, look at me. This is super fun. And then, well, I guess I'll go back into it later. Alright, look at me again. I'm so sorry that I keep making you do that.
No, you're good.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take a break on the eyes for now. We're gonna do her face, clean it up, and then I'll start adding in like the graphics. So for primer today, I have the Even Better Light Reflecting Primer because I want to keep everything pretty light reflecting and like, you know, glistening. So I'll just prep her skin with this. Just gonna put a little bit in every spot here. And you usually just want to let that sit for like a minute before you do anything else. So in the meantime, I'll prep foundation. We're gonna go in with the Even Better foundation now. This is in the shade CN52 Neutral. I'm just gonna take it on my foundation brush and just start buffing it into the brush here. And then we can start buffing it into the skin. Take a little bit more. I love when foundation just like looks like skin. Unlike that first swipe, so satisfying. Okay. And just look up for me. Okay. Cool. So now we're gonna go back to the concealer. Again, this is the Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, so you can use this as your foundation or your concealer. I used to wear this foundation a lot when I was like 22 or something. Probably way too young to really be needing it, but I was wearing it. Alright, look up for me. So I'm just gonna take this and just start applying it where I normally would. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here with the concealer. I'm going to take more of an angled brush just for more control. And I'm going to have you just look down for me. I'm going to take right where her eyelid meet, and I'm just going to flick the foundation upwards and then drag the excess down. clean up this eyeshadow for us. And then look up. Or like kind of look straight. I'm just going to, I want to crisp this out. So we're going to just crisp the top out as well. Now she kind of has a little bit of a wing going on. Got a little blue going on for the Teen Vogue party. I love it. Let's do the other side. This is making me want to use my Beyond Perfecting as concealer. I literally never do it. I don't know why.
I tried it one day and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I can see like why it would be a good concealer, you know. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, everybody. And when you do this, if you're gonna try to do this at home, look straight ahead into your mirror and just. I promise you, it's easier than you think. Because I've already created that shape with the shadow, right? So now I'm just following it. Look down for me again. Like this is where her eyelid meets. And just go up. Doesn't take much. And then we're just gonna blend down the excess. And then straight ahead for me. And then looking straight ahead helps you see where your eyes land when they're open. So that helps with the top part of that eyeliner, essentially. All right, I think they look good. All right, and then let's just do a little highlighting. Get up here. And then just a little on the chin. You know, you guys conceal wherever you feel like you need to conceal. Also, if anybody ever recreates a look that I do, please tag me. You can follow me on Instagram or TikTok. They are the same. Stephanie Artistry ASMR. I guess Instagram would probably be the best for tagging. Oh, you can tag on TikTok too. But for photos, Instagram would be the best. I'm just doing a little bit of spot concealing right now. Great. So that is the foundation and concealer. I'm going to go ahead now and set the cream with my powder. Do this first here. Look up for me. I'm just going to powder the under eyes. Just using a smaller brush because I want to have a little bit more control and not poke her in the eye. then I'll just take a big fluffy brush for the rest of the face.
The powder's giving me flashback to 2016.
I know. She's that powder.
I know you were there. You were ready.
Definitely purchased this powder more than once. The other powder I have, it's just like, I feel like it's too chalky sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
This one just like gets the job done. Okay. Okay guys, I'm gonna go back to the eyes really quick and kind of finish this up a little bit here. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip it back into Take It Easel. And I'm really going to basically kind of give her a blue under eye as well. I'm kind of gonna bring it down a little further than you normally would as well. Kind of almost like, you know how clowns have like that square? Kind of like that, but not really like a full square. Not square, triangle. Look up for me. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. So I'm definitely connecting it to the other side of her eye. And dragging it down a little further. And I just use the smaller brush to get closer to her lash line there. And then we'll dip back into this Michaela palette and get that shimmery shade. Okay. Let me finish off her face and then we will go back to the eyes. So I have Hoola bronzer here. We're just going to give her a little bit of shading here just to bring some dimension back to the face. I don't want to like over bronze her because she is a nice princess. So I'm using more of a cooler tone as over a warmer tone. And then look up for me. Just get the jawline. for cheeks, I want to keep it kind of flush, you know, like she's in the cold, right? So this is Half Caked in Bloom in the shade Soft Serve. This is like one of my favorites. So I'm really going to give her that rosy cheek there. I'm going to keep it, well, I'm going to start it in the center of her face and then drag it out. And then I'm going to do a little bit here as well. For highlight, I have Ofra Star Island. It's kind of a whitish shade. I really like this highlighter. As you can see, it's kind of used a lot, but my thing broke, so it's kind of annoying. Yeah. And I'm really going to accentuate the highlight too because Ice Princess. I'm highlighting the Cupid's bow, chin, above the brow. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush and highlight under her brow. Just right at that top of the arch. All right. Gonna do brows. We're gonna use this NYX, oh no, it's not NYX, it's a Morphe brow pencil. We're gonna use this Morphe brow pencil. In the shade Chocolate Mousse. And for this, I'm just going to follow her natural shape. Doing like hair-like strokes. And just brushing him through. I like to do more like upward motion towards the front of the brow. Yeah. Your brow's microbladed.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It was good.
I want to do that. Like I want to do the service.
Mm-hmm.
When did you do that?
2 years ago. Actually, they were nanobladed. Nanoblade is like when they go like even finer.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, but like, it's only like an hour.
Yeah, and you have tattoos, so you kind of know the vibe. That's good enough. I don't need to do anything too extreme. Okay. We're gonna do snowflakes now. So we have my cruise palette. Yay! I'm gonna use the, guess what? White shade. There is a light blue in here too. But I think I'm just gonna stick with the whites because I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna play. So let me get a little bit of white. I feel like Bob Ross again. Bob Ross. Alright. And I just have a thin paintbrush here. So I think I'm gonna do one here. I honestly might just do it there. I don't know if I want to do another one underneath and then ruin what we got going on there. So let's start with this up here. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm just going to coat my brush in this white. And it's only going to be like half of a snowflake. So when you do a snowflake, it's usually like an X and then a plus sign, right? So I'm going to one. I think I made it too like much of a snowflake, but like we're here now, so this is what's happening. Okay, and now I'm gonna do like the less than sign on the edge of each of these. I'm not liking it. I'm gonna go over it with the, the foundation brush. We're gonna start over. Taking a little bit of her foundation and just repatting over this spot here. And then let me just Okay, so we're gonna start this again. Instead of doing as much of the snowflake as I did, I'm just gonna do like the top of the snowflake coming out of her brow. So I'm gonna do one line here. And then one line coming out this way. And then one line coming out this way. This is good. You guys can see how I fix my mistakes. And just give this a little more intensity. Okay, so now I'm going to do those little less than signs. Just use your nose as my brace. And then we're going to do that again here. And then I'm going to give it a little, I'm going to take the bottom of my brush actually, and I'm going to dot this here. I'm still not liking this spot here, so we're going to do it again. Okay, I'm gonna be like really detailed right now. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the concealer and this fine aligner brush. And I'm gonna kind of color it in a little bit. I'm not loving this snowflake either. I'm kind of thinning out these white lines a little bit. Let's try to fix that again. I've never really drawn a snowflake on someone before. So it's the first time for everything. Okay. That'll do for now. Now what I'm gonna do is start making little ones, so we can just do like little guys here like this. Just little stars of snow. Okay. I want to see if I can try to put a couple of these gems on. Let's see how this goes. I have some duo glue. I'm gonna dot the glue where I want the little gem to go. I just dropped it. Hoping this lash glue will dry clear. Okay. Gonna do one more right here. I also have a couple of these, so That's cute. Just doing like we'll do these here. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're good.
If I really wanted to be tedious, I would go in and do every single one. But Alexis is just going to take this off when she gets home. It's like probably 7 o'clock at night right now, if not later, so I'm just going to finish off with a couple of these here. Maybe use a white glue too, or when that dries clear. It's interesting. Okay. Let's see. Come off. So we just have these lashes here. Look down for me. Open. Some glue. It would be pretty if you had like, you know, the ones that have like the colors in it or the iridescent ones in it. I just like, you know, grab what I had in my house. So I don't have anything crazy like that, but I might comb the tips through with some white. Do you ever wear lashes? Not really.
I do them quickly when I do TikToks, and then after that, I rip them off.
You can shut your eyes. Yeah, you don't really like them.
I want to like them, but then when they're on my eyes for too long, I'm like, I need to rip this thing off.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, open. They're not staying in the center here or in the inner corner. Okay, let's try this again. You can close your eye. When I do this, I try to start at the center and then get my corners. Make sure your glue is tacky enough that it's going to start to stick to the eye. Sometimes it's just not tacky enough. Okay, you can open. It's stuck. How's that feel? Okay enough?
Yeah.
Okay for the video?
Yes, good.
Okay. Let's do the other eye. Just gonna cut this one off too. I would recommend getting the, I think I already said this, the clear white glue, because... Alright, let's try this one now. Okay, try to open. I think I'm just gonna leave that one for the video. It looks good enough. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this white paint here on a spoolie. You could just use white mascara or like a mascara primer. I'm just gonna coat this a little bit. Look at me. Oh my god, that's so cool. It looks so cool. Hell yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna touch a little blue too. I'm just coating the tips really, top and bottom. These are some full lashes. Okay, so I'm gonna do the lips. This is LA Colors. The shade is Mod, I think. It's just like a really, really nude. Because kind of like I did in my cloud skin makeup video, I want to make the center of her lips colorful and kind of blank out the rest. Some call it like a little blood in the center, or when you like it bloody in the center. And so for that I have this NYX Fat Oil Stick in Double Tap. just gonna take a little of this and just part your lips a little bit for me. And I'm gonna put this in the center. This is gonna be a little stingy, okay? It's a plump. Plot for me. One more time. Now I'm just kind of feathering that color out just till I get it to where I kind of like it. Okay. Then I have this lip gloss that I put in this bag because it leaks everywhere. It's so sad. I don't know why it does this, but it's done this since I've gotten it. So this is just a lip gloss. There's no color to it. It's just clear, sticky as heck, and glossy as heck. And then blot for me again. Just kind of spread it all around. Okay guys, I have this Aurora kit and there's some blue highlight in here. I'm just gonna go back in and frost her up a little bit more with that. And then I want to take my brush that I was using earlier and look up for me. I'm just gonna come right here in the center. And then I'm taking Bright White from Clinique, and I'm gonna put this in her waterline. You click up. I'm gonna do this one again. Alright, close your eyes for me. And then just gonna spray her down. Alright guys, so that is our little snowflake ice princess look that we have today. I do think it came out cool. I really like the eyelashes. I think I can improve on my snowflake next time, but it's a learning curve. Oh, your mascara got up here on your brow a little bit. Your white face, babe. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed her brow looks a little white now, but that's okay. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and share, and I will see you in the next one. And I'll get a quick close-up for you.